Yo, what's wrong with these guys, man? I don't even know. When will they understand that this is not a short-term thing? Yo, Connor.
Yeah,
Tell him.
it's a marathon, it's not 100 meters. Yeah, play my cards right, I ain't bluffing either. Yeah, always wear a smile like I'm Justin Bieber. Barry Bonds with the hits, I ain't never had to touch a needle, bro. But I move the needle, bro. If I do not like the song, then I don't do the feature, no. Levitating on the beat, I call that Dua Lipa, bro. Circle tight, I do what I gotta do to keep them close. Yeah, pick at the pace, go. I keep it going, a foot in the brake, whoa. Ain't no one get in my lane, just give me the time and give me the place. Taking a name and no one can stop me, I ain't afraid, I'm going in Rocky. And it's a shame they all wanna copy, but ain't no way to know they copy. Look, this a marathon, it's not 100 meters. Play my cards right, I ain't bluffing either. Always wear a smile like I'm Justin Bieber. I might be here for a while, had to run the meter. Hey, I can count the people that I trust on like one hand. Always throwing shade, so ain't no way I get a suntan. Listen, on no movie, shooting shots like it's Sundance. But nothing coming through to me, the gun jammed, I guess. Wait, whoa, I'm the one, take no sacrifice, supposed to hurt, just do the work. Lay low, warming up, J. Cole, about to blow, wait, cold. I've been serving sentences behind the bars, case closed, yeah. And I don't wait for what the verdict is, I ain't worrying, even if I fail, nothing's permanent. So let me spell this out for you if you ain't sure of it. Gotta turn an L into earning, that's what learning is. Yeah, this a marathon, it's not
Marathon.
Play my cards right, I ain't bluffing either.
Connor
Always wear a
Price.
smile like I'm Justin Bieber. I might be here for a while, had to run the meter. This a marathon, it's not 100 meters. Play my cards right, I ain't bluffing either. Always wear a smile like I'm Justin Bieber. Four corners with the hits, I ain't never had it.
I told you. I mean, he told you, but I'm telling you now. This is a marathon.
This is
not
a
sprint. You know
marathon.
what that means?
You know what
We're
that
gonna be
means.
here for a while. Get used to us. Shout out to one and only Connor Price. And
I did it
my
right.
name is-
Hold on, let me turn this off real quick. All right, listen, I did it right. I'm telling you, man, I could put a bouquet together. My wife says it's the angle of the dangle. She's like you guys, like, oh, you put a bad angle on it. I'm like, you say that everywhere we go. No, for real, though, I probably did. I probably positioned mine better. I would like to show you live, but I gave mine to my mom for watching the kids. What else would a sap like me do, right? No, for real, it was a lot of fun. Local pizza shop, local beer store got in on it, and dude, it was awesome. It was $40 each. I cannot buy that bouquet for $40. All you could eat pizza, all you could drink beer, craft beer, Yingling Lager, wine, food, good people. It was awesome. It was awesome, and you know what? Shout out, I gave shout out to all the businesses. It was $40. It was 5 minutes from our house. It was great. It was an awesome date night. It really was. So thank you guys for being understanding. These guys popping a little later than I thought. I was going to post another one, but it just got so late. So I'm going to drink with you guys. Thank you guys for being patient. I hope you all had a fun night. What'd you all do tonight? I know! It will be eventually. Jamie, it will be. It'll get popular enough to be like, hey, it's $90 now. Now it's $150. Isn't that how economy works? Isn't that how what is it, capitalism? That's how capitalism works. No, I think they're really trying to just get people in the community involved and stuff like that. We live in a really small area. It was packed. It was cool. Ours was the best. All right, let's do it. Phils win, baby. Phils are up 2-1. Can we all agree we want to see a Phillies-Yankees World Series? And I only say that because we don't want to see the Astros. Am I right? Like, nobody... Is there anybody in here outside of Austin? I think Austin's our only Astros fan. Do we have any other Astros fans in the building? They're not going to admit it. Any Altuve fans? Just Doug Berger because he pulled his auto the other day. All right, cheers to you guys. I hope y'all are in here to have a good time. We're going to rip it. Get your one-on-one guesses in. We're going to start with Prism. Then we're going to go Bowman. And we're going to end with this 3-2. Has anyone seen the 3-2? Corey Kelly, you're in here. Did you see this 3-2 yet? Is it good? Oh, that was delicious. You wish you didn't have to see either. Who would you... I mean, like, we have 4 teams left, right? I mean, listen. I wish the Phillies Padres series was the World Series. I really do. I think that would be out of the 4 teams remaining. That's who I'd probably want to see. You know, it's kind of weird with me. Like, I never get into baseball until it's the playoffs, and I'm like, man, you know, you don't know what you have till it's gone. I'm like, man, I wish I would have watched more baseball. When COVID happened, I'm like, oh, it's a really short season. Maybe I'll get into baseball, right? They shorten the season. Maybe I'll get into it. It just, I don't know, man. I think what gets me with football is 1 game a week. I really do. It feels like football season just flies right by, right? End with Sterling. All right, I can do that. End with Sterling. And playoff baseball is different, just like playoff anything. You know, college football, I'm a huge football fan, and college teams only get 1 game a week. So maybe this is the issue. But with college, and I'll get into college football a little bit, there's just so many teams. And I heavily disagree with their playoff system. I mean, it used to be just, I just, not even their playoff system. I disagree with the way they rank teams. It's like, it feels so political. And the worst argument you have for NFL is the refs are bad, right? Vidal Brujan, and there we go. Tony Santillan for the Reds. All right, the 2 and case cards are on top of the 3 card pack. So Corey, how do I want to open it? Maybe give me a little like instruction here. Spencer Torkelson there. Do it like, is it 1 auto? I don't even know. I have not watched a single break of it. I have 1 case of it. Polanco, numbered out of 125, going to the Twins. Do you like it, Corey? Corey, you're always honest. I don't have to tell you to be honest. You're not going to hold back. I truthfully want an honest review of it. We have 10 boxes. We're going to rip it regardless. Josh Donaldson and Jacob deGrom red. And there's an Aaron Judge. Open it backwards. Okay. Yeah, Honors, now that you say that, Honors is like that. Honors is a very difficult product to open. And you had to like reach underneath. You had to do the old reach around, right? I am too, Scott. People are dogging on it. I'm like, they're like, the NFL's already flagged football. I'm like, okay, go take a hit. Talk to me after you get hit by J.J. Watt. Let Nick Bosa sack you one time and talk to me about flag football. These couch critics are so tough. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm not getting paid millions of dollars. Well, they are. I'll pay you, like, how many of you guys legitimately, answer this question honestly. And I mean it. Really dig deep for this one. How many of you guys would let Nick Bosa come at you full speed and fucking just rail you, and you get paid $500,000? That's $500,000, $500,000. He's not responsible for your health insurance or your bills. You got to pay for that ahead of time, just like these NFL players do. They're not covered. They pay for health insurance just like anyone else. Y'all gonna do it? Sign you up for $500K? Scott's 6'7" and like 300 pounds. So Scott is out of the equation on this shit. He is an anomaly. Dude's like Diesel. Outside of Scott, here we go. There's a Vlad Guerrero out of 199. That's a pretty card. Scott would do it. He's a monster. I can't wait to meet Scott one day. I feel like Jamie's even pointing out, he's like, oh, you meet him, you'll know it. Bo Bichette. There's a difference between Scott and normal human beings. How many of y'all, the rest of you guys, would really do? I'm not. I went to the chiropractor once, and the first time he goes, you never played football, did you? He goes, I said, no. He goes, good thing your body would break. He's like, the way your bones are set up, you would, like, he's like, you never played, like, because I told him I played college sports. That's basketball. Ronesy Contreras to the Pirates. Seth Anderson. There you go, Seth. We'll get that in a minute here. Let's get through this. Altuve for the Twins. Or the Astros. Sorry, Twins fans. No disrespect. Scott's the only one that's going to talk to me tonight. Scott, I'm glad you're in here. You were gone all day. Scott, what'd you think of that? We got 2 autos to top load. Scott, what'd you think of your case today, man? I know, Corey. I'm sorry. That was no disrespect to the Twins by calling them the Astros. Bryce Elder for the Braves. They're eliminated, but they're going to have some good future ahead of them. Their contract's looking good. Seahawks, we're on fire, Scotty. I expected at least a text like, thanks for the nice pulls, or like, great case, thank you, dude. You couldn't even, like, what were you, like, Scott, honestly, what were you so busy doing today you couldn't even shoot me a text? Come on, man. You're killing me. Did you have a flower bouquet night that I didn't know about? Scott's so popular and busy, man. He probably had a comedy show. Jamie, I love you, man. Hey, Jack Lopez for Boston and Clayton Kershaw. Andrew, you saw it. The 3-2 is pretty much fire. Listen, Panini won. So here's the thing. I get the concept behind the Panini One product. So Panini One is, I just don't get. So the whole thing started out with football, and I'll never forget it. I was teaching 3rd grade, and I remember my rep called me. He's like, "Hey, there's a new product coming out. It's called Panini One. It's like $150 a box. It's one card." And at this point, there had never been a product like that out. This is in 2018. And I'm like, let me call you back. Like, I remember I took the call during, and I was like, give me it was 20 boxes in a case. So that's a lot of money, right? They're like $3,000. And the day it came out, those boxes went up to like $250 a box. Like, they were instantly. And I'm buying on eBay. I'm like clicking buy, and it's like denied. Like, they're gone. Steel City sold out. David Adams is sold out. $250 a box. They're gone. And it's one card. And so I got, like, it was the idea of Panini One. It's one card. It's one encased autograph card. And then there's a J-Rod there for you. And O'Neal Cruz. And then they came out with the basketball 1-in-1, you know. It's a 1-in-1. You made the shot, you get, you made the bucket, you get and one shot. So one bucket and 1 point. And now they're doing the 3-2 pitch, like, you know, you have a 3-2 count. I just don't get the Panini One football now. So, like, the basketball makes sense. It's like 1-in-1, or like 1-in-1, like a free throw shot, 1-in-1, I should say. And then the baseball makes sense, like 3-2 pitch. But what's Panini One football now? It's kind of lost its relevance. You know what I mean? Oh, it's your daughter's first birthday? And then it's your anniversary? Oh, man. I'd like to put the time schedule of that together, how that all worked out. It goes back to just being one card. Well, happy anniversary and happy birthday to your daughter, Scott. That's cool. CJ Abrams for the Padres. There's a silver. 4th and 10. Corey, I get that. That would be a better product. Corey, I agree. Like, there would make sense. Or like 4th and 1, right? 4 base cards, 1 encase card. 4th and 1. Like, that's like the new trend in baseball is like you go for it on 4th and 1, right? You got your 4 base cards, go for it. Pull the auto. Brandon Crawford. And there is a Jarren Duran for the Red Sox. Going out to Jason Holmes. You got one, Holmes. You didn't get one in the case today. Poor Jason Holmes. Could not get a card. Scott Ripley took all his cards today. First down. There you go. Panini first. Like Panini One or first down. Like 4th and 1 would make sense. Put some base cards in there. I just think at its price point, the one card doesn't work anymore. Because here's the deal. Even at $80, if you drop that to $80 a box, what if that one card is Velus Jones? What if that... It doesn't work this year. I'm seriously probably not buying it. I can't justify one encased autograph. There's not enough cards selling for $100 right now where I can justify saying, yeah, I'll pay $100 for one encased autograph. And it's true, Jamie. And that's the thing. We didn't rip it last year. If you recall, we didn't rip it. I ordered some, and I was able to sell it because I always said I will never rip a product where I feel like I'm going to take advantage of the group. Like, and it wasn't like I would have made money. I just straight up sold the case. It was just easier for me to do that. I have some 2018 Panini one. I don't think I have any other years of it. I've sold it all off. I have a couple boxes of 2018 Panini one. The only reason I have that is because I'm a Josh Allen fan. And there's part of me that thinks maybe there's a Josh Allen in it. Bob said Willis. All right, Bob. I can respect you, like, for your fanhood. Don't be a Larry now. Andrew, it was in the past, but I'm saying if they get back to its core pricing of like $100, $125 this year with this draft class, and that's the thing with like these sports cards markets, they have to be more fluid with their pricing. The sports card market is so dependent on the class, the draft class. It's unlike any other market. It's similar to stocks, but in a way, like, the stock market is based on a core product, right? Like, does this business create core products? And with cards, it's dependent on the athletes. It's a down year. It's like, when was the last time you saw this few quarterbacks? Now we're starting to see them. We're seeing Kenny Pickett. There's a chance we may see Sam Howell. If Matt Corral didn't get hurt, we'd probably see him. Dylan Coleman there, blue. All right, Scott? Amen. Hey, it was funny until the last two times I've opened one, we've had Josh Allen autographs. Kyle Muller for the Braves. They are no longer in it. They have good years ahead of them, Bob. There you go, Bob. Well, Andrew, and that's true. The only difference is, Andrew, the only difference to that is if you really, really want the case hits, the one of ones, those chase cards, even those I can't afford. There has been so many times I wanted like one of the good Allen cards. They're just too much. And when we've been opening certified football, I will say this: the prices have come down so much on certified, like on football products. Certified this year is probably worth the box price. I believe it or not. And you guys know I'm honest with you guys through and through. There's a Wander. I believe this year, for the first time in 2-3 years, it's actually a good buy. Bryce Harper, there we go, out of 75, going out to the Phils. Phillies going out to Floyd. Right? Floyd, there you go. And a Mike Trout blue. Scores, like, again, a lot of them this year. Legacy is another one. I like there have been a lot of Dare to Tear cards in our. We have pulled about 3 or 4 Dare to Tear cards in our Legacy cases. Speaking of which, I'm going to the hobby shop tomorrow to get mini top loaders. But Andrew, I would say that's a really loaded statement there. So every time we open a product, I always say, is this a product that's better to do in breaks or better to buy a pack of? And today with certified football, I said both. I think certified football, it's going for about $25 a pack in hobby shops. I think it's a really fun product to take a chance on. You have to understand, though, and we're going to rip it in our football break, about 3 to 4 packs on every box, or every box we've ripped, 3 to 4 packs have been no numbered cards, all base cards. So you're saying you're paying $5 a card, and there's a chance you do not get a numbered or a hit. Now, you do have a 40% chance of getting a swatch or an autograph, because there's 10 packs, and there's 2 swatches and 2 autographs. Corey said save Bowman Sterling last. But again, you could say I'm going to go in there and there's filler cards, and a lot of times the filler cards have the no numbered cards, no hits. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to pick 2 packs, I'm going to pay $50 for my 2 packs. At this point, you could have had 3 or 4 teams in a break for 4 boxes. So all I'm saying is that you have to decide how you want to allocate your funds. It's like any investment, right? I think there are definitely arguments for both sides. And I'm not saying you can't do both. Maybe I have $100. I'm going to put 50 to 2 packs. I'm going to take the other $50 and put it towards breaks. Not all things are like that. You can't do that for elements. You can't do that for elements. You can't do that for limited. Limited, like 3 packs a box. You can't do that for Contenders Optic. You can't do that for Obsidian. You can't do that for Panini One. You can't do that for Playbook. You can't do that for, they're like Immaculate, National Treasures, Flawless. You can't. So that's why I think breaks work. Open it backwards, he's saying. Talk to me, Corey. Look at this. I'm going to take layers off. Look at this. I'm taking the... Corey, I appreciate that, man. Here we go. Oh, Andrew, I can appreciate that. And that's why I truthfully believe, I am not saying this as just a breaker, as a hobby, as breaking works. But I get what I truly get what you're saying about buying a box, a personal box, over just buying the cards you want. A personal box you lose a lot on. And that's why I don't like the boxes where you can't buy packs of, i.e. Contenders Optic, Panini One, Elements. You have to buy the whole box. That's a lot of risk, right? Nolan Ryan. I'll never forget. So I went to the hobby shop in 2018 and I bought a 2017 box of... Oh, I got to remember what it was. Hold on. Let me get through this box. Nolan Ryan out of 12. That is out of 12. That is a 3 card going out to the Rangers. But Andrew, I think it is starting to come down. I think people are going to start to see that. And we've seen that with National Treasures and Flawless and things. It's going to start to trickle down because the risk is not worth the reward right now in the resale market. I think you're going to see it trickle down. I do, Andrew. But the problem is these manufacturers have raised the prices up so much. The Express. They have raised the prices up so much, they're going to have to adjust or people just can't buy it, even to break it. You can't even buy it to break it at that point. I.e. Panini One, like I talked about. I have to pass on products like Panini One. I can't rip that within respect to the group. Christian Hernandez going out to the Cubs, 11 out of 32. These are cool. Oh, look at this one coming up. Corey, I appreciate your help on this too, by the way. Eminence Football. We didn't rip any of that. It is insane, but there was some nice stuff in that. But I get what you're saying. You can't ever rip that as a personal. There's where a break is the only way. That was Eminence. That was new this year. It is, Scott, and that's what's beautiful about breaks. Again, mixers, and you know me, I love mixers. Out of 150, Babe Ruth going out to the Yankees. Joseph Taylor. That's a good talk. I'm upset we don't get to do the podcast anymore, but these are the kind of conversations I like to have. It's a good night for it. There are products that are strictly mixer products. I feel the same way about what we have in our football break. Jerseys. I love jerseys and helmets in mixers. I don't want to just rip helmets or jerseys as a standalone. You can, but they work really nicely in the mixers with a lot of base cards like Score, Legacy, things like that where there's a lot of hits, base cards, and then you get a jersey on top. It's not the Boston one. Sorry, Jason. It is the New York version. All right, here we go. I'm going to just pull one out first. Yeah, I don't like the way they designed it. I see what you're saying, Corey. Josh Jung for the Rangers. The Lone Rangers. Jim Slayton. Nice swatch there. That's going to be numbered out of 10. 4 out of 10. The Sultan of SWAT. The Colossus of Clout. Nobody hit the Colossus of Clout, right? Is that what he's called? And here we go. Of course it is. For the Stros. Out of 49. Alex Bregman. Going out to Brooks. The Great Bambino. That is a good movie. I've watched it with my kids. They were younger. That was probably a year and a half ago. So there it is. Corey, no, that's a good way to open it. I don't get why they put it that way. I never understand. Like, you're assembling a product that you know. Hey, we're going to show you your 2 best cards. Also, you get these 3 bonus cards at the bottom. Just layer it differently, right? Like put the 3 cards at the top, you lift that up, and then there's the packs underneath. It's a cool product. We'll do more of that, guys. We will do more. I may even take a couple boxes of this with me tomorrow. We may rip it. We'll see. I said there was not going to be breaks, but I like that product. That's fun. I do like the 3-2, 3 base cards and 2 hits. Here we go. We're going to go to Bowman Sterling. And again, we do have a football break tonight. And don't get me wrong, there is a chance. Is Jamie Hunter in here? Jamie, are you with us? Is Jamie in here? I'd like to do pick 'em, but we already did it, guys. And we did it against the spread. And I hate to say it, but I think you guys are worse on the spread than you are just straight up. Little Giants is one of the best, man. And you know, you have to buy that. There is no streaming service that provides that for free or with your inscription or with your subscription. Jamie, how do you feel about some Pack Wars tonight? Oh! I'm thinking about doing some certified Pack Wars. We haven't done it in forever. I've been craving it. We've done serial number breaks. We've done all that stuff. How about some Pack Wars? Oh, he's fading. Never mind. Not tonight. Oh, I see what you're saying. I just straight up opened it backwards. So, Corey, when I went to college to be a teacher. I was a teacher for 9 years. There is a very good lesson on how you give proper instructions. And we did a course, an entire course on properly instructing people. I want to read your comment. You said, open it backwards. I opened it backwards. In my head, that's what backwards meant. So you have to specifically say, open the box, but return it around backwards and then pull the flap towards you. That was backwards to me. It's perspective, dude. We honestly took a whole class on that. I swear to God, that's what you pay $80,000 a year to go to school for. But you get it, right? Like your instructions weren't bad. It worked. I got what you're saying. I'll do the rest like that. Kind of like we do you could have said, did you say like flawless cases? It is backwards though. I did do it backwards. You took it like I did it, Jamie? Are you saying like I did it the way you understood it? Jamie's always vindicating me. Luis Frias, Matt Manning, and we got a Misael Urbina out of 150. Autograph, 1 per box. There's a Cabrera and a Brujan. Alexander Mojica for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Jamie coming through, vindicating my and justifying my understanding. No, I get what Corey's saying now, for real. I appreciate that. I would have been mad if we did that, and then we're like, oh, shit, we have 3 base cards at the bottom. I just think it's bad construction of a product. But, I mean, at least there weren't any points in it. I don't want to say it too loud. Panini will hear me like, flip her over. Yeah. Corey, I'm going to tell you the truth. My wife has given me instructions before, and I followed them very incorrectly. So it's all right, man. You're not the first to say do something, and she's like, not that way. That's not what I meant. I don't mind the encased redemptions. People get so bent out of shape on those. I mean, I don't like redemptions in general, but they don't bother me any more than a regular redemption. Except for when it's the first box we rip from a product. It's like, and we put it in a mixer. We're like, yeah, here we go. We're going to rip it. First product we open up, it's like, we don't even get to see the product. Putting points in a mag. Someone grades them. Willem Diaz. And there's a Brujan out of 99. And dual autos. Here we go. Henry Davies and Liobe Peguero. They're both Pirates players. Frelick and Noel. That is going to be out of 5. going out to the Pirates. Nice card. That's going to be Seth Anderson with some fire lately. There we go, Seth. And again, Seth, you're out of 5. Seth, you are welcome to have this in a mag case if you prefer. I'm going to put it in a top loader for now. But if you would like this in a mag case, you hit me up. It's on me, buddy. And again, these are $325 a box. So you can buy it with the chance of not getting one. Anderson just got this for $25. You can play it any way you want. If you buy a pack of this, it's essentially what's 350 divided by 5. I can't do that math right now. Or 325 divided by 5. Let's say 325 divided by 5. You're talking $65 even a pack. So, it's like anything. All right, Seth, let me know if you want that. And again, I don't say that to rub it in or anything like that. I just always like to give perspective. Baseball is a very different animal than football. I agree. And you know what, Andrew, I'm learning. Andrew, let me ask you your take on this, because Wes and I have had a lot of conversations, and I think Wes is probably the most impartial when it comes to licensed and unlicensed. Have you grown to appreciate, and I'm cautious to use the word unlicensed, but have you grown to appreciate Panini's product? And I'm going to stick to Panini when I talk unlicensed. I'm not going to talk about like Leaf baseball or anything like that. But have you grown to appreciate Panini baseball a little bit more over the last couple of years? Victor Acosta, Garcia, and there's a Colmenares going out to the Rays. That is not numbered. Urbina, Cape, and Campos. Baseball did have better price points, but as of late, I feel like some of the price points... Corey got your question there, Scott. I wasn't sure. As of late, I feel like Panini's resale matches their price point a little bit better than... So, Andrew, and you'll notice, and I kind of get what you're saying, and I've learned that about our group, and I've tried to adjust that way. If you notice, I usually try to do mixers that have both in it, and specifically, like, I'm not a huge fan of certain Topps products. Like, I don't like Topps Series 1 and 2, but I think it mixes well with hit-heavy Panini products, i.e., for example, Prism mixed with, that has, like, some base, some parallels, and some hits. Or even an example like 3-2 might mix well with like a staple or a flagship Topps product, because I feel like they're just so dependent on 1 or 2 cards per box. So I do like that they mix well together. And there's a classic for the Mariners. Mariners going out to Dougie. Well, hey, Russo, I appreciate you coming in and talking. I'm going to tell Wes that we have a new group expert for baseball. He will be very offended, and I'm okay with that. Wes is going to be so mad, like, who's this Andrew guy coming in here answering all these questions? I don't know him. Do you know Wes, Andrew? Alfonso Rivera. Actually, that's funny because my kids go, Alfonso Rivera. They love him from Dancing with the Stars and America's Funniest Videos. Alfonso Rivas. Jason Dominguez. And our auto is going to be Dory Lorenzo. Another one for the Stros. Going out to Brooks Fit to close out the break. Corey, I got to tell you, man, if I were to do it over, unless I could pull that Henry Davis as the last card of the break, I'd probably do 3-2 last. Not a bad break, though. We're going to run this one back, probably. Not tonight, but we will run this mix back eventually. I might take some 3-2 with me because I like the that it's a few cards. Nice card here. We're going to recap the whole break. We have football coming up tonight and maybe some Pack Wars. A couple people said they were in. We got the Brujan out of 99. Oh, and I'm going to give away, by the way, real quick, if you're in here and you're... I did not say I was going to give away a paper football for this, but I'm going to because you guys filled it quickly. You filled it without minis. How do I not get the baseball group of paper football? Out of 150, Urbina. Babe Ruth out of 150. Hernandez out of 32. And Nolan Ryan, the Express, out of 12. Franco. And then a little checkerboard. Bryce Harper out of 75 for the Phils. Go Phils. Trout for the Angels. That's a tier 2 blue going out to the Angels. Rodriguez. Polanco going out to the Twins out of 125. And then for the Blue Jays, Illuminations Guerrero out of 199. The Nolan goes to Texas Rangers. Texas. See if I can show you on here. Texas Rangers. Yeah, we are going to. Let me recap this and then I will post some. I'll post Pack Wars. I have to find an old post. All right, Lorenzo for going out to the Stros. Let me do this, Jamie, and I'll post it before we rep football. I will post them up. Going out to Brooks Fit. Is Chris up tonight? Is he with us? Class A. Am I saying that right? Going out to the M's. That's going to be going out to Dougie. It's not Astros. That's some like vindictive shit. Out of 125 for the Rays, going out to Don Wiley. Hey, Russo, I appreciate you being in here, guys. Always like to get my chest cleared with some of that stuff. I appreciate you letting me kind of be honest with you guys about that kind of stuff. Seth Anderson for the Pirates. You got yourself a Mexica. And then Bregman, the Stros did get a hit. Another one, Brooks Fit. Another one for the Rangers here. Prospect Josh Jung going out to Jim Slayton. And Kyle Muller for the Braves. Bob Riley. All right, cool, Chris. I'll letting you know. I don't mind updating. I just want to see if you are. Duran for the Red Sox going out to Holmesies. Didn't get him in certified today. Contreras going out to the Pirates. That is going to be Seth Anderson. And then going out to the Braves, Bryce Elder. A lot of repeats here. And then for the Pirates again, Seth Anderson. Doing well tonight. Davis and Peguero out of 5. Boom. All right. 2 $5 hitless credits. I'm going to give away a paper football because you guys crushed it on the fill. Big shout out to Chris, by the way. Chris taking over, man. I was decorating bouquets and this dude just crushing updates. Oh, yeah, you sent a shot. All right. Holmes, let me do this quick, and then I will take a shot before I post that even. I'll go grab it. I do want to do one. I'm a little lit up. If you don't know, if you're not telling by the way, if you can't tell by the way I'm having conversations tonight, I'm in a zone. I got a vibe. It's a vibe. I got a vibe going. White Sox and Nats are with the hitless credits. It's going to be Corey Kelly and David P. All right, everyone eligible. I'm going to give away a paper football. And then Jason and I are going to take shots. Jason in his garage. Can't wait to visit. Doug and I are coming. Doug, should we go visit them? Paper football, here we go. Is it almost an... I can't do back-to-back. I owe 2. I'll do 1. He'll do 1! Yeah, begin the giveaway. I rolled 2. Oh, it is 12:07, Jamie. You're right. I've been here for a couple hours, though. The Mets. Who got the Mets? Joseph Pereira. Joseph, you're in for a football, dude. I know it's he's strictly baseball. But Joseph, we're going to draw you. Joseph Taylor. I was going to say, is he on here? All right, Joseph Pereira. Let's draw you a football. Here we go. Hang on, Holmesies. I'll get you. It's date night. Date Mike. What's he say? Hi, I'm Date Mike. Nice to meet me. There we go. The Steelers. I almost put Pitt. I got to do Steelers. The Steelers. I'm Date Night. I'm Date Mike. Nice to meet me. James said that's a dub. I'm telling you, I put them on the upset. They're on upset alert. All right, let's get Jason Holmes in this piece. Let's see what it looks like. I still had this pulled up. Let me put this up till I come back. Let me go get a shot. Have that energy, boys. I really had a contemplation here. I want to take this blackberry bramble because it's so good, but y'all have made fun of me, so I'm gonna have some of that on my own. I'm gonna do some vodka. It's Smirnoff Kissed Caramel. It's still your 40% variety. This one's gonna sting a bit. I've been having a few tonight. All right, hold on. We gotta pull this up for the Holmesies. We gotta take it with them. Oh, can we look at these one more time? How pretty are those flowers? All right. I'm done. I won't look at them again. Here we go. I think they're so beautiful. This is not cool. It's vodka. I would rather have the Kool-Aid. Brody on the videos tonight.
Cheers, Mike. Hoorah.
Her rib cage is showing tonight.
Cheers, Mike. Hoorah.
Cheers. I like that shirt, dude. That Nike shirt.
Cheers, Mike. Hoorah.
Hoorah. I guess.
Cheers, Mike. Hoorah.
Ah, yeah. Dougie sent one. Ah. Oh, I should have done Jaeger. Look at that shirt. That's another nice shirt. There we are. Dougie on the track. Do I have to take one with you now? Can I take one with you later? You have people at your house, Doug. Sounds like you got a party going on, dude. All right, we're going to do football. We have a whole break ahead of us. Next break. All right. Your boss is there. I don't want to meet the boss. I'm just coming for you. All right. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to post. Before I go to football, I'm going to post Pack Wars. I got to find the post, get that posted. We're going to roll. All right. Peace.